Yeah.
So today we're here, we're going to talk a little bit about membership, Rotary membership in specific. What do you think is the most important thing about membership? Why are we talking about this all the time? Patrick?
Well, I mean, we talk about it all the time because, at that molecular level, in Rotary, it's all about our community, and the more people we can bring in our community, the more good we can do in a community. That's bottom line for me. I want a force for good, so that's the reason why I'm always out talking about membership. And I believe that everywhere that's a Rotary, there's a Rotary Club, and everywhere there's not a Rotary Club, we should be building a force for good.
The Force. You keep mentioning the Force, and I'm looking behind you. Who do we see there? Darth Vader. What does it say? We would be honored if you would join.
Rotary.
Rotary. Okay.
I love it. Yeah, that
The
was fun.
Force,
Somebody
the
made that.
Force is with you.
Did you see the title? It says Intergalactic DG.
Ooh, I
Do
like
like
it.
that
He's like
title.
the main
I
guy.
might actually run for DG if I could have the title Intergalactic DG. That might be
I
fun.
was going to ask how the voting process goes for that one.
The
Well,
IDG.
yeah, there might be some ballot box stuffing, from the dark side on this one. So
We're all members of what's called the Club Creation Team. If you haven't heard of the North American Club Creation Team, well, then you really haven't been paying too much attention in Rotary lately, because this thing was launched at the Calgary International Convention this year, and it's really taken off like storm. So uh, let's talk a little bit about that.
I joined shortly there after Calgary and had the pleasure of jumping on this wild ride that is the innovative club creation team, and happy to do so, and talking to our friends all across North America and even the world about what's going on with creative club concepts and how we can help you grow Rotary.
Well, how does it work with this? It's an app, right?
yeah, it's an app, but they can also do it on the desktop. So whatever anybody wants. I mean, to how they want to use it. So it's this cadre of people all across North America. It's the first time it's ever been done in membership, and it's because we wanted to do it that way, and we had some good people at Rotary and good directors that said, "Hey, it's been working, so let's just get it done." I don't want to make it like every other program that's been out there for since 1905. It's a different program. It's a proven concept, and everybody does it the same way.
Some of the problems we're having with membership is aging leadership and aging clubs. And how do we get younger members in? How do you think we can use the club creation team and the app and help clubs reach out and find those younger members?
The Club Creation app is the way it works is you download the app and on your phone, or like Patrick said, you can do it on your computer, and you go through and you click a button that says book a step one. There's four steps, right? Or
Yeah.
what you say, three steps?
Three
In a
steps
party?
in a party.
There you
Three
go.
steps at a party.
So you have four steps, and one of the biggest things that we've seen with people that are wanting to form a club, or a companion club, or an impact club, or a Rotaract club, is that they're like, hey, I really want to do this, but I really don't know where to start looking. Go into my Rotary or wherever, and you try to find these resources. How do I get this going? I've talked to people that say, "Oh, we tried starting a club about 3 years ago, and it just never went anywhere." And I think it's tied to that you just don't know what to do, and that's where this creation team comes in. Is that you book this step one and you meet with somebody? Is an appointment at what works for you. You meet with them, and then you then eventually book the step two and the step three, and then that party. And the team handles all the paperwork and handles everything, gives you all the resources right there. So that's how it works. But there's a new feature that's been added that I'd like you to talk about, Patrick, if you don't mind. This club refresh, because it ties into what Michelle just talked about, getting new members or young members.
The app does basically anything that you would want to do to grow your club. So we've got Discover Rotary, where you can use the app to do and recruit for Discover Rotary. session that you might have, or a Rotary informational session you might have. It does everything from a Rotary club to a Rotaract club, companion, satellite, cause based, whatever you want to do. But the club refresh is a really interesting idea. Because some clubs just don't want to do a companion. They don't want to do a satellite. They don't want to do any of that, but they're stagnant in their membership. They're trying to do some of the things that Michelle was saying to do. So it's the same steps. It's the 1, 2, and 3. Step 1, 2, and 3. It's a good old fashioned membership drive. You know what I mean? I don't want to call it that, but that's what it is. It's really rethinking how the community sees your Rotary Club, how you want your Rotary Club to be portrayed in the community, constructing that out and then recruiting based on that. That's the whole key. You know what I mean? If you can't articulate to us, if you can't articulate to your club what you want your club to look like, you'll never be able to articulate that to the people that you're trying to attract, younger members and that sort of thing. So we spend a really good time talking on step 1 and step 2 about just that. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you dream. And then in step 2, we help you construct that. And then in step 3, we're going to go ahead and recruit based on what program you chose and the whole 9 yards. But that club refresh, I mean, 15-minute call. It's worth a 15-minute call with us to sit down and let us show you that, because, you know, you can add 8 to 10 members very easily just by going through this very simple process. But if you're wanting to grow this year, then we will we'll show you what a club refresh is, because that's going to be the game changer.
And that's open to all Rotarians. So you don't have to be president or even membership chair or district governor, anything like that. Anybody can go in that wants to see their club improve and book this appointment.
If you're wanting to grow, we're wanting to show. Let's go.
Ooh, I like it.
Did you see that? I rhymed right there live on screen. I mean, I'm just saying,
grow. We're here to show.
We'll take it on the
look
road.
at Michelle. She's like, you're going to erase that in future versions of that, right? I don't know. Just came out. I was inspired with, all this.
What's the big question that we hear when we try to tell people about this club creation team service, if you will, that's available?
How much does it cost?
How much does it cost?
How much does it cost?
It's free.
It's free 99.
It doesn't cost them anything.
It costs nothing.
Downloading the app is free. Using the app is free. Meeting with the club creation specialists, that's all free. This is how we serve, and all of us. There's how many people do we have on the team right now?
28.
There's 28 Rotarians helping other Rotarians at a time frame that works for those Rotarians. By the magic of scheduling, we're able to schedule people from all across. We're all across the country. I'm in Washington State, and where are you at, Michelle?
I'm in Florida.
Yeah, you guys are like total opposites. We've got somebody even Alaska. We got people up in Canada. We got people down in Southern California. It's crazy. And with Australia's Zone 8, the South Pacific coming on board down there, they're down there with their own team smoking it right now, just absolutely killing it with Andy. And then Rotary Great Britain and Ireland's coming on board with their own team. So organically, this thing from Calgary to now, I mean, where are we going to be in 3 more months? It's you can, if you want a meeting, if you want to sit down and talk to somebody about this, you can get an appointment at your leisure and at your timetable. I promise you.
And we've already had clubs formed.
Oh, yeah.
Standalone clubs and companion clubs.
Rotaract clubs.
Although we've already have 2 in our district, one standalone club and one companion club.
And today you just got approved. Your 5080 just got the Rotaract Club done.
That's right, and a Rotaract Club in Colville, Washington, just formed. I was just talking to the past president there, past district governor Lynn O'Connor, and they're excited about getting that going. So
I've got two in my district that went through the app process that are going to go live next week, a Rotaract club and an impact club. So a companion club, both of those. So it's a great model and it's a great tool. What I like about it is that it removes some of the emotional connection I think Rotarians have to their club. And having that outside voice of this team, these subject matter experts, really helps them dig through some of that to help them with that vision. And I think that's unique in this program, and the fact that you can then go in a round robin and get anyone at any time that's convenient for you, where if you just went through one person in your district that was in charge of, say in my district there's 48 clubs, the bandwidth of that person being available at a time that's convenient to you is difficult. But if you go into a round robin and you can book an appointment with a subject matter expert at any step that you're in, at a time that's convenient for you, that's unique. Having all of the paperwork and access to it in one easy app, again, that's unique. That helps take some of the obstacles out of growing Rotary away. And it was built by Rotarians for Rotarians. And I'm a huge fan of the process.
One of the other things too is that our RMCs, our regional membership coordinators. Now, remember, if you guys use an acronym and don't follow it up with what it is, I'm collecting money and we'll donate to polio here. So our regional membership coordinators out there, there's one in every zone. So for anybody that's on the call that doesn't really understand how that works, we get the top person in your zone for membership is a regional membership coordinator. And we got the best of the best here in North America. They are absolutely on top of it, ready to go. They've got a program designed especially for you guys, for everybody in their zones. We're just a complement to that. We really are. We're here as a tool to be used in their bigger plan for membership. So, we support them all the time with just boots on the ground. Most of them have wonderful ARMCs, assistant Rotary membership coordinators. But when you have this many clubs, we're working with over, in some stage or another, just since July, over 900 clubs have downloaded the app and booked the first step or have onboarded and further all the way through to completion. So we're just here as a good tool to be used.
On the same token of those acronyms, we brought up a couple of terms that we should clarify real quick. And one of them is, you mentioned companion, and another one is impact. But a companion club is a wonderful way to consider expanding your club by adding a club to your club. So it's almost like a committee of sorts, where these companion club would meet at a different time and a different venue, and be able to make it more attractive to more people in your community. And we would be able to discuss that in the steps on how that actually looks, but they would all be your members. The club that I mentioned in our district that did a companion, the parent club of the companion, because of adding them, has added 17 new members this year to their club. And I don't know where else you're going to get 17 new members that quickly.
It's also a great opportunity to be an extension of the sponsor club if you wanted to use that companion club model. Some folks really enjoy the traditional club format where they see a program, they enjoy the camaraderie of seeing their friends and having a breakfast, lunch, or dinner as part of that. There are others that would rather just get out and do the work and be serving their communities in the best way that we can. Through this companion club model, it offers you the flexibility to add on a service-based arm to your club if you wanted. And that's how our impact club, which is a companion club to our sponsor club, that's how we operate. And we love it. It's great we were just out painting bathrooms and resident rooms at the only homeless shelter in our county just this past Saturday morning. So that speaks to my heart. That's what I want to get doing. And we have a group of like-minded folks that want to do that. And we're doing the food packing events. So it's I love that it has a complement to the sponsor club. It's a great combination of the two, I think, having both. And the fact that those members now count towards that sponsor club, and that you don't have to have a full leadership team for a companion club. You just have to have a chair and maybe a secretary to help take meeting minutes. So it's a good model, and I think it really is the future of Rotary, and to remove barriers to entry to Rotary and to continue to allow opportunities for us to be that people of action out in our communities, both locally and globally.
You guys are making me tear up. Look at y'all. I mean, I love it. Now, seriously, we don't have a membership problem in Rotary. I'm tired of everybody saying it. We've got a flexibility problem in Rotary. That's it. That's all we've got. And if you just go back, I don't care whoever's listening, and maybe there's only 2 people listening. I really don't.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm having a good time hitting on membership with y'all. I promise you, if every decision you make, you work through it and say, am I pricing people out? Am I scheduling people out? Or am I leaving people out? And if the answer is yes to any of those, go back to the drawing board and figure something else out, because my job is to help you open the gate to people, good-hearted, service-oriented, high-integrity people that we, as a community of Rotarians, can turn into Rotarians. Because if they've got the base down, that high integrity, that heart for service, all of those wonderful qualities that we look for, if we can deliver them to you, I know that there are people out there that can help turn those people into Rotarians that love the foundation and love the way that Rotary goes, love youth exchange, like Michelle got into Rotary because of youth exchange. I got into Rotary because I can't remember why I got into Rotary, but I can't get out. I love Rotary. Todd, I have no idea what you did, but I do know Michelle's story.
I never
youth
pass on a
exchange.
free breakfast.
You never pass on a free breakfast.
And then it's stuck.
That's
They say
it.
that's the way to a man's
That's it.
heart, is with
But
some food, right?
just remember one thing, guys. A companion doesn't compete with you. A companion complements the home club. That's all it does. And anything can be a companion club. You can have a food insecurity
Cause-based.
companion
Yeah.
club, like a cause-based. You can have a mental health companion club. You can have a impact companion club like Michelle does. An impact club is a type of companion club. It designates that it's service focused. It's that big umbrella of which that you can bring people in on. So anything, you can have any type of companion you want. You just come, tell us what you want, dream big, and let us help you do it.
And just share this, okay? We want to get the word out. That's what it's all about. And let's grow Rotary, and let's all together make a big difference in the world.
Whoop. Let's go.
Final words?
Let's chat, man. Every
I'm
Tuesday.
I'm here to help. Yep. Let's
Sounds
get that
good.
vision.
We'll see you next week on the Impact Studios Membership Unplugged.